In this video, we are going to talk about top 6 ways I manage my money. So before starting, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Money management is currently one of the most prominent issues for debate and unending debate. Money management is the most effective technique to gain a better grasp of your finances. It can be accomplished if quantifiable financial goals are established, the potential consequences of decisions are known, and the outcomes are evaluated. It's safe to say that following these 10 simple steps will help you get control over your financial situation. On the one hand, money can be defined as one of the tools that helps people meet their basic necessities. Happiness, talent, or good manners cannot be purchased with money. Being good with money, on the other hand, entails more than just making ends meet. Money affects society in a multitude of ways, including business, employment, education, and even health. It's time to think about the greatest financial habits you should be aware of now that you've grasped the wealth formula. Here are the top 6 ways I manage my money. So let's start. Number 6. Learn budget. The first step in managing your finances should be to create a budget. When you budget, you can see where your money comes from and are more conscious of your expenditures. Always keep in mind that the purpose of budgeting is to spend far less than you make. A budget can assist you in identifying and achieving your major objectives. Make a budget and follow it to make your aspirations a reality. You can put your money to work in a variety of ways, including savings and investments. What you save for will be determined by your goals, age, and lifestyle. If you won't need your savings for several years, investing is one of the finest methods to make your money work harder for you. It goes without saying that investing is a long-term approach for accumulating money. Even if you have a small amount of money, there are many options available today to begin investing. Furthermore, all you have to do is begin someplace. Setting a rigid budget based on extreme adjustments, such as never dining out when you're getting takeout 4 times a week, is pointless. Make a budget that fits your way of life and spending patterns. A budget should be viewed as a tool to encourage better behaviors, such as cooking at home more frequently, but you should also allow yourself a reasonable chance of sticking to it. This is the only way this strategy of money management will work. Number 5. Get out of any debt. Debt can be defined as money that isn't working for you. If you don't comprehend what you're doing, you'll be severely limited in your options. One can only recommend that you get out of debt. You will have more money available to pay down your larger loan as you pay off your smaller bills. These techniques will undoubtedly assist you in getting out of debt much more swiftly. Remember that the key to properly improving your finances is paying off all of your debts within your budget and on schedule. First and foremost, make the decision to be debt-free right now. That implies you won't be swiping your credit card any longer. No more taking out personal loans to cover expenses you can't afford. Have we struck a chord yet? This may be a significant shift of pace for some of you. But, if you truly want to transform your life, you must abandon your old habits and make room for something new. We understand. It's so much easier to go to a restaurant or drive-through than it is to prepare meals at home. However, while you love the luxury of not having to cook for those picky eaters, you're spending far more money eating out than you would if you ate at home. Instead of meeting up at a restaurant, invite pals over for taco night. We won't judge you if you want to splurge on guac. Number 4. Create an emergency fund. Life is unpredictably unpredictable. Unexpected relocation costs, medical procedures, job loss, or any other expenditure can rapidly throw your finances into disarray. In this unforeseen situation, how can you better manage your money? Make a rainy day fund and put your money to work for you. It suggests you've prepared for unexpected events. Remember to include a category in your budget for unexpected spending. In essence, an emergency fund is money set aside for the sole goal of allowing you to continue living your normal life while dealing with a crisis such as an unexpected auto repair, job loss, or illness. If you find yourself in a financial bind, emergency savings will provide you with a safety net until you can get back on your feet. However, if you don't have any emergency funds, you'll probably wind up borrowing money from family and friends, skipping payments, or putting goods on a high-interest credit card, all of which will put you in debt. It's difficult to scrounge a few dollars from each paycheck to put into an emergency savings account, especially if you're barely scraping by. However, it is for this reason that increasing your emergency savings should be a top priority. If you have little or no emergency funds, an accident, illness, or job loss can financially ruin a family. It takes discipline, patience, and some sacrifices to build an emergency fund, but it is possible. We've got you covered if you're not sure how to save for an emergency. Number 3. Set financial goals with a spending plan. At some point in their lives, everyone wishes for more money. Make a personal spending plan since it is essential to having a better and more prosperous life. To keep a complete account of each area of spending, such as education-related fees, groceries, and entertainment, every spending must be reported. Furthermore, with the support of your personal spending plan, you should be able to set realistic and serious financial goals. Budgeting is not only one of the most common financial resolutions made each year, but it's also the basis upon which all other financial objectives should be built. That's because a budget is a strategy for how you'll spend your entire income. It's a strategy for incoming and outgoing materials. You're giving your money a purpose if you do it every month. You're directing your money so you don't have to wonder where it went. This is how you'll get momentum in your finances in general. If you're not already budgeting, start with every dollar to achieve all of your other financial goals. Number 2. Check your finances daily. On the one hand, checking your accounts every day is considered a negative habit. Some folks are even terrified of numbers. If you examine your accounts every day, on the other hand, you will discover a number of advantages. You can figure out how much money you've lost or made and perform a financial analysis. You can improve your financial relationship. It's important to remember that the greatest method to effectively manage your money is to check it on a daily basis. Don't just assume you can afford something when you're faced with a purchasing decision, especially one that involves a major purchase. Check to see whether you can afford it and if you haven't previously used those dollars for something else. This involves determining whether you can afford a purchase based on your budget and the balances in your checking and savings accounts. It's important to remember that just because you have the money doesn't guarantee you can make the buy. You must also evaluate the debts and expenses that must be paid before the next payday. Number 1. Everything needs practice. To be good with money, it is obvious that you must put in the necessary time and effort. Putting in the time and effort to improve at something in your life will pay dividends. The more you incorporate these practices into your daily routine, the easier it will be to manage your money and the better off you will be in terms of your financial situation. While practice does not always result in perfection, it does result in progress, and progress is the key to your success in this endeavor. Successful money management is a lifelong practice that takes time and dedication. Clients frequently believe they are performing admirably, but how can you tell? It is beneficial to arrange regular financial evaluations throughout the year at regular intervals. All of a person's financial information should be available at all times. These check-ins should include more than just those 4 numbers. They should be used to establish how far you've come toward your financial goals and whether any budget items need to be revised for the future. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoy this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.